Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is time to rise and grind. Look at that. Look at the thirst for power in his eyes. This tiny little barbarian wants to rule the world. Like I have Ray-Bans on? All right. Let's do this. We need to figure out what is not really helping us. This backpack, not really helping us. It's helping me carry a bunch of stuff, but it's not helping me be a better barbarian. We need to fix that. That's first thing. First things first. So let's go to our bags. I'll keep the backpack because I want to use it for when I'm like farming. I don't know if there's like unlimited. Oh, there is a weight here. Is it 1,000 items? It is 1,000 items. See, this might be the play here. Doing like a spear build. I don't really know, but it might be. There's still so much unknown in this game. So much to learn. I don't want to like keep too much stuff because I can always come back and farm this stuff later. Is there a good scythe though? I think it'd be kind of fun to do a melee, can't think of the right word for it. Summoner build, melee summoner build. With like a lot of health leech and stuff. And ghost scythes. And wolves. Physical damage. Dex, magic attack, attack speed. Bite, hit, health leech. I feel like that one's probably better. The Divine Blade. Weaver's Chest. I saw there was a class called the Weaver. I have no idea what that is. Channel the latent power of enchanted cards. Oh boy. All right. All this stuff can go in there. Wait. That's supposed to be equipped. Artifacts. I'm keeping these 4 in here because I'm like rotating some of my artifacts in and out. Because it depends on if I need mana or not, basically, is what it comes down to. Actually, let's just break this stuff down. I don't think I need any of this. Bishop's Hood. These are like tanking gear, which like I don't even know why you'd really use that, because I guess that has 20 defense on it. That's pretty good. I think my current one has like 10 or whatever. These ones have 1. Dang. All right, dismantle all. I need to put these things away too. Excuse me. Tried to mute. I didn't get to the mute in time. Put those away. I have a bunch of cards. Undead gem. Turn undead damage. Oh, the spell turn undead. I was like, turn to undead damage. Wait, what? And smite. All right. I'm going to take a look at like all the areas that I kind of can grind at. And I'm going to actually look at what drops from the things. So these drop a Dissonance Well gem, which I don't need. Frozen Heart crystal. Oh, that spawns the Ice Mage. What does their card do? Icicle card. Resistance is slow. Okay, I don't need that. Check this guy. He drops a Dragon Water Pet, which obviously I need. Freeze Grenade. Dragon Blizzard card. Resistance to Frozen. That's actually not... That wouldn't be awful to have some of those. What's this thing? Elder Wisp. Another Dissonance Well. +5 water damage. Cyclops magic defense per refine. That's actually pretty good. 3% per. Resonance Well gem again. Is there anything else that I haven't? Oh, that's a baby Cyclops. What is this thing? Oh, there's like snow bombs. What do these do? Snow bomb card. +4 magic attack. It's pretty good. Not really what I'm looking for though. Other than the fact that this would be an easy grind, so it'd be a good way to get a bunch of materials and stuff. Not materials, XP. This isn't really like what we need right now, I don't think. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna go grind that new backpack. God, just like that, I already forgot what I was doing. I had one of those squirrel moments. I need a new backpack because the backpack that I'm using is just to carry more loot, but we're getting to the point where every piece of gear and every stat on that piece of gear matters. I don't know if I'm just like, I don't know if I'm like playing the game wrong or something, but the content is getting a lot harder. Like I can't just face tank everything like I could. So I want to get the Goblin Banner, I think it's called. And it drops from a ton of these different goblins. Apparently not these goblins, though. A ton of goblins, but not those ones. Also, welcome in if you're just joining me. Welcome to the Rise and Grind. Happy to have you here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. This right here, War Banner. +5% melee damage. That's where we're going to start. And I assume that that means like my melee abilities. I hope. I guess I can put it on and test it, and then take it off and then test it. It also says combo finisher +50% damage. Does that mean like if I bash like 4 times or something and then do Cyclone, it does 50% more damage? Because that would be insane. like I said, there's a lot to learn about this game. All right, so let's see what these cards do. This guy doesn't drop a card, apparently. All right, no cards from that guy. What about this one? Damage versus earth enemies. That would actually be good. Having a couple of those would be cool. Because then if I get to a new map where I am like doing bonus damage to certain types of enemies, or I'm fighting certain types of enemies, enchant weapon with earth element, also good. Let's farm here for a little bit. I need to get these like things anyways. Hey, what's up? Hope this game will release in German anytime soon. Is it just that like the translation isn't in German, or it's not available in Germany? Because I thought the demo was available worldwide. Also, welcome back. Thank you for stopping in. Why am I moving so slow? There we go. Aren't the Steam demos like worldwide? Did you check? Have you checked since yesterday? Because they just added the demo yesterday. Where's my pet? Why aren't you looting stuff? There we go. Come on, dude. Gotta earn your keep, little buddy. Steam page just said it's English only. Oh, are you talking about the text? Like it's written in English only? That's probably true. Because even when I've seen people playing it in streaming it in other language, all the text of the game is still in English. Yeah, that is a problem. Being that it's in like early access, that's probably something that I would think that they would add later, I guess. They probably just want to like make the game first, right? And then focus on all the translations and stuff. I never really thought about it, but it would make it really hard to play a game that was, especially a game like this where you're trying to figure out how you're going to do your builds and stuff, if everything was in a different language. Goblin minion pet. Is that what I have? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that sucks. Hopefully they'll add that soon. They definitely have a lot to do in this game. Like, they have, I want to say they have like 7 of the 23 subclasses or something like that in. Or 21 subclasses or something like that. I don't even know. So they have like a ton more content to add. I would assume this map is going to be pretty full too. There's not a ton of space, really. It's especially once you get up to the higher levels. There's not a ton of places to grind. So do you speak English, or do you have like some sort of crazy translation machine that translates my voice? Looks like there's a big pile of guys over here. It might be the boss though, so I need to be careful. Look at all these dudes. Oh, yep, I think that's is that the boss right there? I think that guy with the staff is the boss. Oh, no, that's not the boss. Just a bunch of enemies. I don't know like what level I'm going to be able to start soloing the boss at. Like I could probably go back to like the early levels and like solo the bee or something like that, but which I probably should realistically. There's a card. I wonder what Earth is strong against. What element Earth is strong against. Because each element is like strong against a certain other element. Lightning is strong against water. I bet water's strong, or I bet Earth is strong against lightning. If we're going by Pokemon rules. What are you up to today? Is that Hobie? Is that how you say your name? I'm gonna blow my nose quick. So funny that you like can't see inside. All you see is damage numbers. You just go in there, start spinning around, and damage numbers pop up. Seems very like Looney Tunes style. Crazy that like this is giving me XP, even though this is like a super low level area. What level are these guys? 48. And I'm 90. And yeah, it would take me all day to level here, but like you could. In most games like this, it seems like once you get to a certain level, you get 0 XP for doing any leveling. But like you're killing stuff so fast that like not the worst for something that's almost half my level. it makes it worth it to actually go back and grind that item that you want or that set that you want or try to get the perfect stats for something. At least you're still like moving forward, right? I should have saved one of these banners. I farmed these guys a ton earlier. So I was trying to get those swords that they, or the axes that they drop. I also wasn't being patient, right? Like, I could have, I could have looked through all my loot, but I didn't. Instead, I just like hit dismantle all, hit sell all. In a newer game like this, it'd probably be smarter to just keep one of everything that you think might be relevant. What do you guys got going on today? I have a very rare day of no wife and kids around on a Saturday for the entire day. So I think it's video games for me. I suppose over in Germany, it's already early afternoon, huh? The time zone thing is so weird. Jeez, that guy's hitting for 18,000. What level is that guy? 84. He's lower level than me, and he's hitting for 18,000 per hit. I'll definitely take his card if he doesn't want it. I don't know if that guy's picking up any loot at all. Everybody's farming. Oh, there's a free banner on the... Oh no, that's the keg. I actually should probably look at all of the backpacks too. I just kind of like have been ignoring them. Because the plan was to use the backpack that I have because it gives me a lot of storage. All right, let's go to the crafter guy and see what we can make. I'll pick up all this material. In the new year area that I went to, it was like 100 material per item to craft, which is crazy. I don't know if I should just be focusing on raw damage, or I guess I just hit for 16,000. I don't know if I should be focusing on raw damage or crit. I do think this is the type of game though where like every piece of gear matters, and if you really want to do something crazy, you really have to like stack your gear properly. Like, it's worth having crit on every single piece of gear if that's what you're going to do, is go for crit. Oh, I'm overweight. Ooh, AI viewers from Streamboo. Tempting. They could at least have a better message. Could be something like, do you like that fluttering feeling that you feel when you see your view count go up like it just did? It just went up by 1. Come to Streamboo. We can make it go up by a lot more than 1. All right, so there's the Doom Keg. That's auto attack chain, but I don't think auto attack chain really does anything for me. There's the Weaver shoes. So I have strength, health leech, and mana cost. Let's just double check these legs. Strength, health leech, and mana regen. Okay, so there's not really anything there. Boots. I have strength, attack speed, move speed. I do want move speed for sure. I'd put those on if they had something besides attack speed limit. I don't know what attack speed limit even does. I wish I could mouse over it. And chest piece, I have strength, HP, magical defense. Less damage from melee defense. I'm sure some of these stats are really important too. But if you don't know what they do, what are you supposed to do? Iron ingots. Let me see if I have some iron ingots in the bank and we can go and craft a bunch of these things. Oh yeah, I forgot I have coffee sitting here. What am I doing? Here's those beehives. You go kill the queen a couple times. Maybe I'd get a good card. Materials is what I was going for. Oh yeah. I have a whole bunch of iron ingots. All right, bud. Kill these two guys first. The Golden Aegis. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I need to stop worrying about damage and put on a shield. Skip dual wielding. That'd be insane. Why would anybody want to do that? All right. Let's see if any of these are good. Strength, magic attack? No. Strength, magic defense, HP? Maybe. The best one I've seen so far. Dex, attack, attack. Strength, attack, attack would be probably the best that I could get. I would accept vitality, attack, attack as well. Fight, magic attack, strength, attack, MP. Strength, attack, HP. That one's pretty good. What am I currently using? Defense HP. I'd rather have attack HP, but it's only +2. I wish it was 2%. Damn it. All right, I think that's going to be the one for now. Should I turn it on too? I had it turned off because the backpack looks kind of dumb. I look like a little warrior man. A cute little adorable warrior man. All right, so that's good. Do any of these pieces of gear really suck? I could use a better mask because 2 agi is not what I'm going for. Strength. I don't know if these hooks are even that good. Maybe I should look for better accessories. 7 crit seems like a good amount of crit though. This one has luck, attack, and MP as well. I could probably get a better one of those. Let's get a better mask though first, because that agi isn't doing anything for me. And I have a feeling I'm gonna just have haste forever. Like I don't know why I wouldn't want to have haste. There is the downside though now of my inventory being much smaller. I should upgrade this banner as well, just to give me some more carrying capacity. Well, it's actually not that much smaller. Oh, I bet as I've been increasing my strength, it's been increasing my carry weight as well. Maybe strength? Or maybe just as I level, I get more carry weight? All right, I'll take +5. Give me back to +5. Come on, give me back to +5. I got greedy. One for +6. I think +10 is the max, and every time you go up to like another percentage or another point up, it reduces your chance by 10% of succeeding. So once you get beyond that 50% mark, then there's a better chance that you're going to fail than succeed. So it's really hard to get past like +6. And this one gives weight limit per refine, so that's why I picked that. Oh, I had where is the... I think I have another one. I want to say it was like a horror card. Yeah. Let's add that to my war banner too. Give myself another 10 crit damage. All right. So now we want to go get a better mask. There's no fast way to the Forgotten... Oh, there is a thing in the Forgotten Depths. Interesting. I just never found it, apparently. What are these? How do people set these up? I don't know what this is. Like, you can set your character up as like a trader or something, and people do it all the time. Like, selling a cosmetic converter for 999 gold is crazy. Yeah, they want me to sell these things to him for that much. That's nuts. I have like 2 million gold, and these things are like a 0.01% drop rate. Awful. Don't do that. And the cosmic converters are cool because you can use that and money to turn anything into a vanity item. So basically you can, like if there's a set of gear, like a backpack or something that you really like, you can just get one and then turn it into a vanity item. Apparently there's a crystal in here somewhere. I don't know where it is though, so. Oh shoot, I should have put all that iron back in the bank. My inventory is going to fill up really fast. All right, so we are trying to get a new mask so that we can get rid of the agility on here. So the agility doesn't do anything for me. Also, let's see what these drop. Trying to be better about looking at what everything drops. Horse shot. Oh, this is the horror card. So this one's really good. Which it says that you can put that on your mask too, but I couldn't figure out how to get it on there. Other people like know so much about this game too. Like somebody in chat just said, how do I get a heal? And somebody said, find a leaf mask or a fungal card. Fungi card. Like to know what all the cards do seems like it's kind of important. Snake card gives Venom Strike and Piercing Shot. Spider card. Spider King card. Enchant Weapon Poison. That'd be good. I don't know what poison is good against, but I'm sure that it's good against something. Maybe just normal. How many of you guys are into like games where you just grind endlessly like this? Like this or Diablo or whatever, that type of stuff. I feel like it's kind of a slippery slope. I feel like you kind of need like seasons or something to mix it up somehow. I think that's what Path of Exile and like oh, the thing died. 9 a.m. The boss is not up right now. And if you're a summoner, you can come click on this tombstone and then you can summon a copy of the boss as your pet, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know what they're going to do in this game to like keep people doing it, right? Like you need to have a reason to keep playing the game, or maybe they'll just release more content and increase the level cap and stuff like that, which that gets dicey. Obviously, like, you know, World of Warcraft had that issue where then they have to do like crunches and stuff like that. Otherwise the max level's like 200. I wonder what the max level would be if they increased it by 10 levels every time. I think it would be like 200, wouldn't it? Have they released 20 expansions? Triple Wizardry Wind Root +6. Must be something good. These new axes are definitely good though. It's so weird that like on paper they have less attack, but with all the other bonuses and stuff they have. I figured my other axe that had 35 base melee attack on it or whatever. I figured that would be better than the one that had 15. Or do these have 15? Yeah, 15 plus 8. But all the other stats on it make it better. The bonus crit, the bonus other stuff. Can I go down there? Maybe I just need to talk to people in like in general chat. Oh no. I was like stuck there. Like stunned or something. All right, let's see if we got a new mask yet. We've picked up one. Luck, HP, attack. Well, that's already better than agility. Because at least luck helps my damage and crit and stuff. That might be good enough for now. Obviously, strength would still be preferable, but even if like every piece of my gear had 10 strength on it, it would only increase my strength by like 30 total overall or something like that. Maybe if I have it like visible, maybe then I can put the savage card in it. Maybe there's like a bug there. Or if I have it invisible, I can't put the card on or something. I need to take... Oh no. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's in this one. Oops. I need to take the card out of this backpack. So it shows, like it highlights the mask. No. I don't want to do that. It highlights the mask like I can put the card in there. Oh, the card this has 0 slots. That's why. All right. Problem solved. Put that away. See if there's anything else cool in here. Oh, that master scythe. That's what I took out. And the rest of this I don't think I need. I'm not going in attack speed build. I don't need range damage. So I think I'm good there. I've been going with dismantling things because I have a okay amount of money, and I feel like I'm going to end up having to go back and craft a bunch of this stuff. Let's just put all the stuff away. I need to get rid of those gems, and then we can go to the new area, which is going to be very hard. All right, so the highest level area that I've been farming is the Sanctum of Light, which is 76 to 80. And once you get above like 60, there's not a lot of different places to go. Because you got this area that's 61 to 65. I think that's the only 61. And this area is 66 to 70, 76 to 80, 81 to 85. Yeah. 86 to 90. Is there a 91 area? Oh, down here, Dark Forest. So we're kind of on like a single path now as far as where we're going. Hopefully there's people leveling in here. Oops. Maybe this guy will invite me to the group. Because I don't think I can fight these on my own. I can try, I guess. If I was fighting like one. Well, maybe I can fight him on my own now. That banner was all I needed. Maybe if I take him slowly, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. None of these guys are like the huge mobs, but maybe if I get one of these giant dragons, I'll have to be careful, but it seems like I can do this all right. (81 to 85). Wait, that goes to a lower level area? Sanctum of Light, 81 to 85. Oh no, that is higher level. I'm just gonna take a peek in here and see if there are any leveling groups. Well, there is nobody in here. Oh god, and I just got destroyed. All right, we can't make it to. That might have been the boss too. Yeah, I think that's the boss. Just standing there, standing on top of the portal in, waiting for people to pop in. Like it's 1998 and you're playing like one of the first MMOs ever. And you just wait by where people zone into a zone and then kill them as soon as they come in. Q, E, R, G. All right, we're going to level up in this area for a little bit. I'm sure there's some good cards and stuff that I can get from these guys. There's the Smite Gem. There's a Dragon Pet. Nightfall Dragon card, resistance to curse. What is this thing? The Angel card, plus 10% healing. High heal healing, plus 2. Whatever high heal is. Boom, ba-doom, ding, ba-doom, ding, doom, ding, ba-doom, ding. I think I'm gonna start making YouTube videos with like all my favorite video game music on it. Even if I can't monetize them because it's just like music or whatever, that's fine. I don't really care. Obviously, like, it's not really why anybody gets into streaming or making YouTube videos, I think. If you're getting into it because you want to like monetize things, I feel like you're probably going to fail. But why watch other people's channels when I could just make my own playlists? And I love the RimWorld soundtrack. I actually haven't heard the music in this place yet. Let's turn it up for a second. I'm curious. Some of the music in here is actually pretty good. I like it, but then some of it gets really old really fast. This one doesn't seem too bad. Some of it's very overbearing. Or you're like, I get it. The woods are spooky. We're in the spooky woods. I understand. I don't need this super loud, creepy music in my ears for the next 3 hours while I grind this zone. This is a really interesting zone because everything is so narrow in here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. '86 to '90 area. At least it makes it easy to build like a path in here to like farm everything. Man, I really want like a little dragon pet. I'm glad I have the one that I have, but I feel like that'd be way cuter to have a little purple dragon following me around than whatever I have. Little rolling goblin head. What do you think about the game music of this game? Should we go back to the RimWorld music? Oh shoot, I'm almost dead. I was not paying attention to my health at all. I have like an ability, Unyielding, where I basically gained like 90% damage reduction on top of like whatever I already have. And it costs rage to use. But every time I get low, I just try to pop that. Like right now, why am I like low again? I don't understand what's happening that's like bringing me down so low. Specific type of enemy or something here that's wrecking my day. There's a big dragon. Got him. Did I look at all the different cards for these things? What is this thing? Oh, I'm dead. A haunt. Holy resistance. See, like getting some of those would be good. Just throw that in my legs while I'm grinding out in an area like this, just to give me like a little bit of extra. Enchant weapon with the holy element. That seems good too. If I'm fighting any undead or whatever. I think I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit. But I'll leave it on for now. The game music. The game music in this area isn't so bad. Some of them, as like I said, is a little much, but some good town music. What are all these? Healing received, healing. Everything in this area that I'm in seems to be very healer focused. I definitely could get a better axe too. So I think this is a good area to just keep grinding in for a little bit. Definitely should put all my buffs on before I leave town. I wonder if there's line of sight in this game. There is, but I definitely want to keep moving. Because if I'm at the edge of their attack range, sometimes they just like don't attack me. It is kind of cool when you're using like the spears too. You can like kind of stay a step ahead of people and still attack with them. Thought that was kind of a nice touch. Mostly, I just need to make sure that I'm always damaging enemies. So I have a bunch of health leech on various pieces of gear. My artifact set is all health leech stuff. Uh-oh. One of these enemy types is doing something that my character does not like. I don't know which one it is, but maybe I just need to like keep going forward and not back up. And like if they reset, oh well. If they reset, then I'll have a bunch of like weak enemies that I can kill on my next pass through, right? But letting the enemies like build up around me like that seems like a big mistake. And I feel like I'm missing a lot of my loot though too, which also sucks. I don't really want that. And these guys heal each other, which is also kind of annoying. I've noticed people in this game are really quick to invite people to group too, so I'm interested in how the XP share and all that type of stuff works. Maybe it's just like a straight up thing where like you don't split XP, like you both get full XP even though you're in a group together. But nobody talks in the groups, which is really annoying. I don't know if there's a language barrier issue or like I'll be like, hey, where did everybody go? Or what zone are we going to next? And then it's just nothing. Just silence. Radio silence. Ooh, I leveled. That was a good timed level. Because I was just starting to look a little weak. I think one of these things just has like some bursty DPS. I don't know if it's... I think it's those little lightning things. Those little lightning guys, man. I don't know if I just can't see the abilities because they're on the ground and I have so many enemies following me around or what. These little green guys. Oh, they don't. Oh, never mind. They just straight up target me. They don't even like... It's not even a ground target. It just targets me. So I can't like move out of it. And then if I hit a pack of like, you know, 4 of them or whatever, they all zap me. Like this right here. Good thing I have the magic defense. I do, I guess. 1 second. All right. Ooh, big green guy in here. Collecting antique teacups. Of course. It's weird when you're like so used to a schedule of life, like waking up, having coffee, making the kids breakfast when they're not here. Like to be able to just wake up and be like, wow, what should I do? What should I do this morning? Should I See if one of my buddies wants to go out for coffee or go grab a donut somewhere or go for a walk. Nice little morning walk in the crisp air. Tell you what, I feel like I had the best sleep of my life. I don't know if I was just super exhausted or what, but I do think as a parent you have like a anxiety about just like, are my kids gonna wake up, or like that type of feeling. Even though they like sleep all night long, pretty much every night. There's that like feeling of like, I have to take care of something else. And that's just like a feeling that just doesn't really go away, I guess. I don't know. I wonder what these ghosts drop. A ghost card, of course. But what does it do? Dissonance well damage. Nice. Turn undead gem. Dissonance Well is a pretty good summoner ability. I wonder how the population in this game is going to be. If this game does like blow up, like, you know, smaller games do sometimes, I feel like these developers are going to have a big problem on their hands. I don't know how many like servers they could run. So I think like over their stress test or whatever they did, their peak was like 600 players or something like that. Like if this game actually took off and had even 10,000 players, that might be like a huge stress for them. Unless it's as easy as just like, you know, turning on more servers, which I feel like it never is. They'll figure it out though. Every developer does. Every company does. Wonder what other like viable builds there are for Berserker. I'm pretty sure there's like a bash build, because there's a lot of bash gems and like sets of gear that give bonuses to bash and stuff like that. And then there's like a thing that you can get where your two-handers have like, it's called weapon splash or something, or ability splash or something. So like your abilities can hit a bigger targeted area. I was thinking that might be like a Like a boss killing build, maybe? Where you just like smash an area over and over again. So I'm pretty sure that applies stun too, and I don't know if it works for bosses, but bosses usually have like 10 other dudes around them. So I think that kind of becomes part of the problem too. XP is flowing today. Well, that's nice. This is definitely the highest level area that I've farmed out. It's crazy though. I stepped into that area that where it's the next area after this one and just got instant. Oh yeah, that's right. That was the boss. That was the boss. My bad. I was going to say I got instantly destroyed in that area, but I forgot that the boss was sitting right by the door where I teleported in. So that makes sense. I do feel like leveling in general and just like the whole process of this game is vastly superior with friends. Because playing it solo, especially like a friend who's doing a completely different build than you, like a magic build than a melee build or something like that. Because like then every time you get to town, you just like open trade and you trade each other all of the other stuff that the other person would use. Or like all the bows, and then they trade me all the axes or whatever, however you end up like splitting it, right? Now that I think about it, I know I can't use a spear in my offhand, but maybe the play would be spear main hand and then axe offhand. Because I think when it's all said and done, I think I'll be able to get more damage out of a spear than I will out of an axe. Just because the spear factors your damage off of vitality and strength rather than strength alone. And my strength is capped, so I can't get my strength any higher. So I feel like I'd have to be able to squeeze more damage out of that. Maybe I should try that when I get back to town. So I should have some spears that I can throw on that I picked up from here and go to the actual like training dummy or whatever and check out my DPS. That's one thing that I will say that I am not the best at when it comes to these type of games is like some people will sit in town with a training dummy, right? And they'll just like keep rotating through all their gear and figure out exactly what's best and what does the most damage and yada yada. And I'm not that type of gamer. I don't know if it's just that I don't have the patience or I'd rather just have friends that do that. Because like some people are super into that. That's their jam, right? And I'm super into like hanging out and being friendly with people. So I'd rather do that rather than sit in town with a backpack full of gear and figure out like how to min-max my stats or whatever. Same thing with like endlessly farming the same stuff for like a very minimal stat boost. Like I'll get a thing that gives me 2 strength instead of 3 strength. And it's like, I don't really want to farm these things for the next 2 hours to try to get the perfect roll. All right. Is there anything in here that I could get that would help me? There's a heal. Spend stored rage to recover health instantly. And keep regenerating for a short time. I think that would probably be good. Like all of these abilities, I haven't really looked at all. I was just like, spinning barbarian, done. All right, I figured it out. I figured out how I'm going to do everything. Axe, sword, scythe. Interesting. Scythe does damage based off of strength and luck. It's 125%. 175% for execute. Cooldown 4 seconds, cooldown 4 seconds, cooldown 4 seconds, cooldown 6 seconds. Let's get that. Give myself another heal button. All right, so I want to keep a spear. Well, first of all, let's look at the axes. Strength, attack, speed, multi-strike is going to be probably close to better than that. Luck, multi-strike, attack. Luck, health leech, crit. That one seems pretty good. Let's look at these spears quick. Luck, damage melee by 4% and attack by 4%. That one's pretty good too. So this gives me 44% for my strength and 21% for my vitality. So that's 65%. Oh, wow. I get 74%. Oh, maybe the spear isn't better. But if I had my vitality maxed, it would be. But I haven't really been maxing that lately. There is potential there, though. This one's pretty good, too. Strength, attack, damage, magic. It's interesting that I have scythe abilities. Right now, my strength is definitely giving me the best stats, though. Strength, magic attack, health leech. All right. Let's dismantle all those. And dismantle all those. All right, back to it. Once again, if anybody has any questions out there, please feel free. Get all my buffs up. Let me die quick, I guess. Need more targets. The health leech doesn't work when I'm not hitting more targets. There's a paladin over there. These green guys, I think these green guys are rough for me. Because they all target me with their little lightning blast attack, and I would like to see a better set that I could use that has like good knockback protection, or like whatever it is that, like, sometimes when you get hit you just like get stunned for like half a second or something. Maybe it's knockback, I don't really know, but to give me like a little bit more freedom of movement. Also, these other people that are here farming could be gone. Not that I can keep the whole place clear by myself, but it is nice to be able to go up and down each like little wing. Oh, come on. See, that's what I mean about, like, there's something that's happening. I don't know if it's like a stun or like a knockback or whatever, but I kind of like lose control of my character for a millisecond. And it's just enough that I can't queue up a new ability, and then I stop getting life leech, and then I die. Ooh, I got a high heal gem. Even though I don't even know what high heal does. It's a shoe, right? What if that guy went into this area? Oh no, the boss is following me. Go away, boss. You'd think I'd pick up some of this money while I'm here. I have no idea what's going on right now, but I'm sure that it's not good. This room is so tiny. Yeah, the boss is still following me too, by the way. And if I even touch that boss for a second, I'm going to explode instantly. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be the place to farm. Oh no, I'm stuck. Yep. All right, so that's not the place to be. But I wasn't getting completely killed there super fast, so that's good. What's this guy? Level 57. Look at that sweet headdress that guy has on. Or that helmet. So I was in there and then I went to the 81 to 85. Maybe just for funsies, I should try the 86 to 90 area. Because I have a secret weapon for the 86 to 90 area, I think. I'm guessing since it's in a volcano, that stuff is all going to be fire enemies. And if it is, then that means that I can use my fire cards that give plus 10% extra damage to fire enemies. Nope, that's a wind enemy. Wind and poison. This is kind of cool. Cool opening here. Look at all this new stuff. No new axe. I don't know if I love the music in here. All right. Resistance to poison and silence. Hint, agility, perfect dodge. That's a headpiece. Minus damage from magic. Corpse explosion. Razor kunai. Elixir of the gourd. Defense healing received by 100%. It's kind of good. Reduces healing though. But I wonder if that reduces like spell healing, but would increase like health leech or something like that. You know what I mean? Oxygen tank. Health leech 5%. That might be good. Right now I think my things give me 7% crit. Storm plate. What? Server restart. Max MP. So storm plate's like a caster plate. And then the Dusk Fang. These Night Fang studs might be good. Alright, let's let the server restart quick. Server restart in 10 seconds. Look at how fast these servers restart though. It's literally like disconnected. Oh no, you were disconnected from the server. Okay. And we're back. However they're managing like their server restarting and stuff, they're doing a good job at that. Because the servers aren't down for a super long time. It's just like, oh, that's the boss worm, I think, right there. All right, so let's go in and go to the right here. So we got wind, poison. Take a second here. Damage versus poison enemies. That sounds awesome. Harvest gem. Poison resistance. Fan of knives. Wind damage. Consecrated ground. Strafing volley. Poison grenade. What about these little guys? A weapon card. +1 to all stats. 5% HP, 5% MP. Dang. That's a good card right there. Poison bomb. Because some weapons have like 3 or 4 card slots. All right, getting some poison bomb cards would be good. Also getting some of those bonus damage to poison cards. Is most of the stuff poison, wind? Most of the stuff is poison. I wonder if... I think I have something that changes my attacks to water. Maybe? Holy damage. Do you think water is the... damage versus fire? Do you think fire works more on poison? Or what do you think does bonus damage to holy? Earth? I wonder if there's like a wiki or something. What does bonus damage to poison in Spirit Van? Bonus damage to poison or damage versus poison stat increases all damage. No, that's not what I want. What element in Spirit Veil, both Holy Light and Undead elements deal bonus 125% effectiveness against poison aligned creatures. Conversely, poison elements deal 125% damage to neutral targets. Okay. But are weak to holy and undead enemies. Okay. So if I put this holy card, I have 3 of them. Oh yeah, I got a new one, didn't I? That's all right. We'll deal with that later. Master Hammer. That's cool. Wings of Valor. Move speed 10% +1 to all stats. Oh, that's pretty cool. The Iron Halo. All right. How many slots do these have? I could put another card in here too. What's that one? Actually, why don't I save that till I get the damage versus poison cards and put those in there. I have no idea if I'm just gonna get totally smashed in here too, by the way. This might just be all for naught. Okay, so there's the big guy. We're gonna stay away from him. Oh, nice, teleporter. All right. First pull, it appears that I can hang. Getting that extra 25% damage by switching the element is really good. Surprised Google AI. Oh. All right. So the big guys are a problem. But maybe I can just stay ahead of them, because my range is pretty good with man, I was watching this like paladin play last night right before I went to bed, He was like one of the highest level players that was currently in the game. He was like, I don't know, 125 or something like that. And what he was doing for his gameplay looked awful. It was like this ridiculous, like, take a step, do an ability, take a step, do an ability, take a step, do an ability. It looked so painfully boring. He killed like one mob every 20 seconds or something like that. It looked awful. I was thinking to myself that I don't know if I'd want to play that game. So I don't know if that's how it is for everybody at some point, but... Alright, I need to stay a little bit closer because I'm getting like too far away where I'm not doing any damage to these guys. Oh my god. Oh, there's a card. No, it wasn't a card. I don't know what it was. Or maybe it just didn't pop up on my thing. Ooh, too many. This is going to be a fine line. I just need to be satisfied with smaller pulls, I think. Because I can pull them in smaller groups. I don't have to pull the whole room at once. The problem is when you kill off all the little mobs in a pack and then it's only the big ones left. Then it's like you don't have enough enemies to keep the life leech going. The respawn here is really good though. That's good. I wonder if eventually I'll have like, you know, like 10 of whatever I figure out my favorite axe is and have like different cards in each one for different situations. I got a worm card. I don't know what that is. We'll look at it in a minute. Or maybe once I die. Need like some poison resistance cards or bonus damage to poison target cards or something. I definitely feel like the tension in this area is higher than the previous area. I feel like I have to focus a little bit more. But it does seem like in some instances there's usually in each area there's like a, like for instance in this one, some of these enemies that I kill will give me a card that gives bonus damage to them, and then some of these will give me cards that gives me resistance to poison. So like as you just farm in an area, it just kind of becomes innately easier to farm there. As long as you're actually like using the cards that you're given. And then like probably don't ever just get rid of cards. Like if you switch your gear or whatever, take the cards back out, because like there will be more poison creatures in the future, I'm sure of it. And I'll probably wish that I had that thing to convert my damage to poison or holy or whatever. The one thing that is hard about this game that I feel like is very unclear at this point is how each class plays at endgame. Because there's like no information out there about it, which makes sense because it's a new game. But like for the time investment of leveling up a character, it almost feels like back in the old MMO days when it was like, I don't know what this EverQuest character is going to play like at max level. It's a rogue, so like, I don't know, maybe I'll be sneaky, I guess, or whatever, but like, will it be good or is it bad? Or I guess people didn't really like care as much back then. They were just like, I want to be a knight in shiny armor, so I'm going to pick this class. Or I want to be a wizard. But like now everybody cares so much about like what they can do versus what other people can do and what's going to do the best DPS, and kind of has ruined gaming a little bit in a way. Damage meters. Obviously, like everybody wants to have the best chance to succeed, but it sucks when, and I know like World of Warcraft has done stuff like this in the past where like certain specs, people are just like, oh, you're a whatever. Yeah, we don't want any of those in our raid. You don't do damage. And then you're like, oh. Now that I've kind of done the initial clear of this area, and I'm just kind of killing respawns, it seems like I can keep up with it a little bit better. Although now that I said that, I'm probably going to get destroyed. I'd use one of my panic buttons there. Get this big one down. Hello, could anybody help me kill Naga, please? Is that a boss? Maybe that's a summoner who wants it as a pet. It's pretty cool that the summoners can just like take any boss that they want and take it as their pet. I like that. Yeah, these big flowers are definitely a problem. Or maybe it's the packs of flowers that are the problem. Of course, another one just spawns right on top of me. I used my second oh shit button. Feel like I'm playing the gingerbread man build. Can't catch me. Once I get one more card, I will stop what I'm doing and see what the new cards are and see if I can get them put in. Uh-oh, too many enemies. Too many. Call the herd. Oh my god. These little like bomb things have like a big fist they shoot out. Oh, I think I just got another card. I did. I got the bloom card. All right. Come over here where it's safe. We'll get these put in because that will hopefully make this whole thing a lot less stressful. I'm getting a fair number of people coming in here, just kind of like glancing at my viewership every now and then, but nobody's really staying in, which doesn't say good things about the potential of people hanging out and watching this game. Snow bomb? No. Soul card. Worm stink card. Damage to poison enemies. Yes, please. Alright. I got a Pier Purging Axe now. Oh, Bloom was the other one, right? Oh, dang it. That one's just Starfang volley damage. I don't want that. Did I pick up a gem? High heal gem? No. There must be another card in here then somewhere. Unless I got a... Oh no, I got a worm sediment. That's what I got. No random cosmetics yet. Turtle, shark, dragon, cyclops, horror. What did horror do again? Oh yeah, that's right. Phantom, zombie, undead resistance. Weight limit plus 100. That's kind of nice. Per refine. A bud card. Yeah, I didn't see anything else that was like poison resistance or anything, so. Alright, let's keep going. So I got 10% more poison damage, I guess. At least with my main hand, so hopefully that will help. Most of these guys down here are poison enemies. I wonder if I probably can see this in my like my analytics and stuff though, but I wonder if the people that are coming in randomly are people that follow the channel and are just like, ooh, what's this game? Or if it's new people that are like, well, let's see what this game's about. And then they end up like popping in here for 30 seconds and then they're like, oh, it's just another ARPG. He's just playing another barbarian build, spinning to winning. And then they're just like, all right, I'm out. But the demo for this is free. Like, apparently one of my viewers said earlier that it's only available in English, which that kind of sucks, but if you speak English, free demo, check it out. This is all getting wiped though, I think, before the early access, which releases next month. Like the 15th or something like that, so I wouldn't like say to yourself, I'm gonna grind out every single pet. That might be a waste of your time. But what wouldn't be a waste of your time is try different classes, see what you like doing, see if you like the game, see if you want to spend money on it, or if you even want to invest your time into it, really. Or if you do, what class do you want to play? And I will say that like the classes change a lot even once you go from being whatever your base class is to your like prestige class. The classes feel very different. The barbarian, not so much. But in general, most of the classes feel very different. Ooh, I'm so heavy. Ooh. Can't carry anything. All right, do I need to keep any of this stuff? I don't think so. Oh wait, did I get... Actually, I might want to put some of these new studs on. Night Fang stud. I wonder if there's like a hit cap you have to be at. Strength MP crit. Health leech. Seems pretty good. Crit strength attack MP. 3 strength, 7 crit, 2 attack. This is 4 crit, 5 health leech. At the end of the day, I don't know if it even like... You can get 5 health leech on an item. I don't know if you can get 7 crit on an item. Like there's... That one has 4 crit on it. One defense, 1 defense. I'll like keep the best 2 of these that I find, but I don't know if I'm actually going to equip them yet. I don't think that they will be better necessarily. This stuff might look cool. Stormplate. Little warrior man. All right. Oh yeah, I should look at what the I didn't look at what the artifact set does. Null mark. Resistance to blind, slow, and stun. Silence, slow and stun. Poison, slow and stun. Dang. And bleeding. Well, that seems like it could probably be pretty good if you were getting affected by a bunch of those types of things. I'll have to keep that in mind for if those problems arise in the future. But I would have a bigger problem because then I wouldn't have any of the health leech that I have, which keeps me alive. I'm going to try to get a nice sip of coffee here. Maybe follow that up with a drink of water. The Worm Creep Boss. Oh, it tells you like all of the enemies in an area. So this is like half holy, half dark. Mostly poison. Except for the Elder Purple Wisps. That's kind of interesting. Oh, that's like all lightning. Oh, it tells you before you go to the zone too? Nice. I have a bunch of... I don't know if I have the things to turn my weapons to water, but I have a bunch of the cards that do bonus damage versus fire. So that'll be nice once we get to the Demon's Maw. Welcome to the Demon's Maw. Oh, that's not the right button. Sorry.
Does this sound better? Welcome to the Demon's Maw.
I was playing sound effects or something. I wasn't on the correct page. All right. Let me text my wife back here quick. Oh. Who's this guy? Cognitive Wizard? Oh, of course he wants to join a party. Look at this guy. Water Wizard. My days of farming in peace are over. That's alright though. This guy should be able to help me just wreck stuff. He's got a little vortexy water thing going, so should be able to kill stuff a lot faster with this dude here. If he gets hit though, he's gonna get absolutely trucked. It's gonna be my job to group stuff up. And his job to burn it down. Yeah, see something like this? If you had like a buddy that you were playing with. Oh, I just got a new pet. New pet hype. I don't know what it is yet. I think it said it was one of the wisp pets. This guy needs to do a better job at following me around, though. I will say that. Oh, he's dead. Let's go back to the crystal and pick him up. Yeah, if you were like chilling with your buddies on Discord, I think this game is like one of the perfect games to play. Just run around, destroy things together, trade stuff, level up tunes. Definitely has that sort of like nice fun with friends vibe. Come into the water. That's a pretty cool ability. It's kind of like my cyclone. Actually, isn't that what a cyclone is a water tornado? Hydro vortex, it's called. Sounds like a marijuana from the 90s. I would not like the playstyle of his character, though. He's like got to be concerned about getting hit one time. I don't know if he really has a way to heal himself at all either. Give him a little haste action. Yeah, I don't think he can heal. Otherwise, he probably would. He must just kind of like graveyard smash everything that he, like when he dies, he just comes back and does it again. I don't know if I'm helping his playstyle or hurting it. Gotta be helping, right? I do think I originally thought that loot was just kind of like always on free-for-all, but I think what actually happens is you kind of like doesn't matter who picks it up, it just distributes it however. I don't know if it just like does random like party loot type thing, like, you know, World of Warcraft style, like does a roll behind the scenes or whatever, but I do wish there was like a need or greed system. I I don't know exactly how it would work because there isn't like multiple tiers of weapons and stuff, but plus there's so much loot that drops that probably actually would be not good. Or maybe they could put in like an auto pass system where like let's say you go into a map and it's like, okay, all of the caster items or whatever, like have a checklist basically. And then you go through and like click all the ones that you care about and unclick all the ones that you don't care about. Uh-oh. I think my guy's dead. Oh, yep. Little blue dot just respawned over there on the map. You're playing the demo? I'm playing the demo, yeah. The full release version isn't out until... Early access doesn't launch until next month. The 15th, I think it is. Also, thank you for continuing to lurk. I know you've been hanging out. Appreciate it. Just sitting there listening to me talk to myself. Should get my kids into streaming. My kids will not shut up while they play games. Just non-stop chatter. Some of it's kind of funny. Some of it's kind of annoying. Oh, I died. Snap. I was not watching my health at all. Not even a little bit. Kind of forgot about the fact that I have health. Oh, the boss is right there. Wonder if my buddy's dead. You need to get out of this side of the map, dude. Come over this way. We go that boss, we're just dead. Like all the way dead. I need to remember to keep casting haste on him too. That probably helps him a lot. Very good buff to have. Lurking a bit, I appreciate it. Does it have a lot of gameplay for the demo? I think so. I mean, it's got like 7 base classes and then 7 prestige classes. And some of them play quite a bit different than the main classes. Can I not walk across here? I guess not. All right. And then 150 levels total. So there's like a lot of different maps. Oh, freaking A. Again, with not watching what I'm doing. There's a lot of different maps. There's, I don't know. A lot of different bosses, a lot of different weapon combinations, builds and stuff. Oh, uh-oh. Great. No. Maybe I can like lure him a different direction. I don't know if this guy is still even in this area. Oh. Actually, the rare character that actually types. Might actually be a real person. Yeah, it is fun. I like it. I mean, I think the demo's free. So like, even if you can't read English, just play it. Just pick stuff up. If you're a warrior, use a sword, an armor, or whatever, right? If you're a spellcaster, use a, I don't know, robe and a staff. Doesn't cost you anything. I just kind of realized how powerful Blink would be, though. Because, like, this guy can just, like, jump around. He can jump off of, like, past things of lava or whatever, and... Can't get up on this thing either. What the hell's going on? All right, come on up here. Perfect. We need to stay away from that boss. Yeah, the diversity of builds is really cool. I like that a lot. And like, I played the Summoner too. Summoner felt very different than this. I played the Summoner at like higher level, up to through Necromancer and whatever, and it felt very different, which is cool. I like that. I like being able to have different play styles and stuff. This guy definitely needs to play the game of like keep up with the tank and assist with damage. So I need to keep moving. And he can't take a hit, which isn't bad. He's doing way more damage than I am. At least I think he is. Even when these things target him with spells, it does like half of his life. That's brutal. That'd be really hard. That is not the type of gameplay that I would want to play. This character, the Berserker, seems like a nice happy medium between that. It's like, I can take a hit, but also like, I can do good damage too. This other guy's just like total glass cannon. What was that ability? 42,000 damage? What the hell? Do that one more. I don't know what that was. I don't think it was anything I did. Yeah, the respawns in this area are solid. Hobie, do you have any friends that speak like English that you game with? Get them into it. Then you can be like, hey, which one of these things should I use? Or I'm sorry, read English. Any of your friends that read English, because obviously you speak English. Interesting. You can make like rocks appear. I guess one of the downsides is after he gets done with using these like abilities, he probably has a ton of threat. And I don't actually have any like real taunts. There's some stuff that I could get that could help me taunt. Which, like, if I was playing with like friends all the time, I might do that. But I definitely don't want it to be like that all the time. It's like, what if I'm just playing with a group of randoms or whatever? I wanted something that felt good to solo with. I didn't want to have something that I like felt like I had to have a group with. And it does seem like a lot of this game is going to be like mass killing lower level enemies or things that are easy to kill. Because eventually you're going to want to farm out all of your like perfect pieces of gear or whatever. And that's the other thing is like the level of gear that you're using is not necessarily, you're not like getting to the next zone and then you replace all your gear. And then you get to the next zone and then you replace all your gear. And then you get to the next zone and then you replace, you know what I mean? It's more like you pick up the gear that does the thing that you want it to do. And then that's like your piece of gear that you use. And then maybe in like 5 zones later, you'll find a new piece of gear that does a little bit better than that old piece of gear used to do. Yeah, that elemental overload ability or whatever he's doing that like blasts everything. It's crazy. Oh no. See how fast he dies when I'm dead. Clear my bags quick while I'm here. Luck, attack, speed, magic. Agility, no. I do think that there's probably a decent agility build out there. If I get some perfect gore or some really good gourds too, I might just keep them just because I think there could be a world where, oh, it's a shield. Never mind. I'm not using that. Never mind. Should we check out my new pet? A red wisp pet. Ooh. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, look at him. He's just my little fireball buddy. Second pet hype. What else was I gonna do? I think that's it. That's it. Yeah, I totally get that, Hobie. I saw the message earlier too. I was just trying to focus. But yeah, I mean, English is a crappy language, to be honest with you. Let's go this way, little buddy. I had to teach my kids English. Oh, frick. Come on. I don't even know what happened there. I wasn't even watching my health at all. I had to teach my kids English. Well, I mean, obviously, like, everybody teaches their kids how to talk or whatever. But, like, and it sucks. Like I actually teach my kids like throughout the summer. I teach them. So I don't really like that. Like we have a lot of fun during the summer too, but I don't really like that they're taking like months off from school. I think that that's kind of like a lot. I'd rather they still be able to continue to learn and continue their education. Like, you know, we read books and whatever, and like, I don't know, it's not like homework that I give them, but like, and they like doing it, which is the other thing. Like we play educational games, if you will, and we read stories that they want to read. I don't want it to sound like I'm just like the biggest jerk ever and is like No fun, kids. You don't get to have fun on summer vacation. It's learning time. No, we go camping and learn like practical things like how to build a fire. We do work around the house. We chop firewood and, you know, like we had a tree come down in a storm the other day. So I cut it up with a chainsaw and they helped me load it into the cart and stack the wood and all that type of stuff. And that type of thing. So, but at one point, the workbooks and stuff that we were doing were teaching English. And it was like, you know, all right, here's all the rules to English. All right, here's all the words that don't follow those rules that I just taught you. Super, super annoying. And then they get frustrated, of course, because they're kids. These big plants are super annoying. I wonder if he's watching his health as much as I'm watching his health. Probably not. I'm already almost level 100 though. This area is going pretty quick as far as XP is concerned. I definitely like my little fireball pet better than I liked the little goblin pet. The goblin was fine, but like, eh. My character must be super dizzy. Wonder how this guy plays his character when he doesn't have a tank to follow around. Or not even like a tank necessarily, but just like a puller, a gatherer. I mean, this has got to be like perfect for him, right? So I'm just gathering stuff up and then he just drops giant nukes on it. Just stack them up on a nice pretty little pile. It is probably really annoying though if I pull them out of where he ground casts. Another person. I wonder if he moved the boss at all, because he came from this side over here. I wish you could like, oh yeah, he did move the boss. It's right there. I wish you could like angle the camera better. Like, give me an option without sitting down to be able to like pan the camera down so that I can see further away. When you zoom in, it doesn't like change the angle. Maybe they could have it where, like, as you zoom in, the angle changes too. I wonder if there's like cards that you can get that change your spell's damage type. Oh, he's still got a bunch of enemies on him. Sorry, dude. I wonder if I can hop across this. I didn't think about jumping across. I'm sure this other guy can blink across. Yeah. Oh, I can. Nice. That'll give us more time to like reset mobs rather than just killing the same like 4 mobs over and over again. Because we can kill pretty big groups with the 2 of us. Oh, sorry, bud. I think the real highlight of this game is like the build diversity and stuff. Oh, there's the boss again. We do not want that. Let's go back this way, buddy. Has anybody in here actually like played a good amount of this game? Because I am curious about like when you're talking about end game builds, like is there like one build that people use for each class, or are there people that do multiple builds? Damn it. Here go these flowers. All right, let's get back across here. Oh, damn it. I messed it. I messed up my jump. He trapped me. He said, oops. That would be kind of fun as a mage to just like kill your party members. Oops, sorry, I trapped you over there with the death ball. I might have to invest in this idea of getting one of those beer helmets for drinks. We were talking about it last night. I was like, the problem with this game is that you can't take your hands off the mouse and keyboard to like get a drink. So you either need some like sort of crazy straw setup, or one of the guys in the chat last night recommended like the beer helmet. I could even do coffee in one side, water in the other. 2 straws. Just plug the hole of one with your tongue and then to choose which one you're drinking out of. I'm definitely killing stuff faster than I would have if I would have stayed solo here. What level was I when you first came in here, Hobby? Do you remember? Doom to Duka? What was that? I just saw like some red text on top of the screen, like in their announcement section, that said Doom to Duka. Oh no. My friend, my friend. Yeah. Go over here and pick him up. And hit him with that haste. Just the ability to move that much faster is so huge. Especially if you're trying to stay away from stuff, obviously. Oh, he pushed the wrong button. I'm glad I figured out that jumping thing. I wonder if I could jump from like up on that walkway up there, like all the way down to the bottom. Like I wonder what the extent of this, the movement is for it. Because like that guy can obviously blink from up there down. I mean, that's pretty huge. As far as like traversing is concerned. Or like, I wonder if I could jump down, but maybe not jump back up or something. I think I might need to switch this music up. This like Cave of Wonders music is getting to me a little bit. It's kind of what I was talking about. Like if you're going to grind in an area, it's just kind of like the music gets a little repetitive. At least for me. Stay on this side. There are a lot of enemies over here though, so I don't want to like skip these guys. I'm just gonna let him do his like massive overload thing. I don't want to get too close to that boss. He obviously doesn't care though. He's gonna get shit on. What's gonna happen? We got a nice little loop going. Speaking of loop, I wish loop games would have taken off a little bit better. Did you guys play Loop Hero? I thought for sure that was going to be like a new style of game that, like the Vampire Survivors stuff. Obviously that like created a whole genre of games. I liked the loop style game. Like Loop Hero. I like the concept of like developing your board so like you kind of know what type of enemies you're gonna fight and then like how to manipulate that and build your character around it and that type of stuff. That was kind of cool. And like when Loop Hero first came out, it was definitely like super popular. Make sure I'm keeping my buffs up. Maybe when I play this again, like when it's full release or something like that, I'll start off with like a warrior and just make my guy basically unkillable. And then just do the run around and taunt thing. Basically just kite and taunt and then invite everybody I see to my group and then just let them kill him as I'm running around. Yeah, that ability is wild. Do I have anything like that? I don't feel like I do. Go back this way, buddy. I should ask him if he's looking for any items in here. Because I don't think I am, really. Seems like it'd be the neighborly thing to do. Come on, guy. Dismantle all. Look at all those cards. So I'm still at 4,000 weight, and that is because materials. Materials build up fast. Oops. All these antique teacups. It is kind of nice that the area before this was like a place that you could get holy cards. And now I use the holy cards for doing extra damage to these guys. It was nice of them to set it up like that. I wonder if they did that intentionally. Just makes it for a nice flow of gameplay. And then you feel like you have like a leg up when you actually get to the new zone, right? I wonder what level we should go to the next area. Could ask him. I think the next area is, it's like 10 levels higher than this. Alright, so we need to go back this way. Damn it. Sanctum of Light. How do we get to the Demon's Maw? I need to switch to the fire cards. Fire/water cards. Do I have the thing that turns my thing into the water element? No. You have a fire resistance card though. Oh, that's for a shield. Well, shit. All right. Damage to fire enemies. I have 4 of these. And 4 card slots. So I should do 20% damage to fire enemies. I said, do you know how to get to the Demon's Maw? He said, yep, I'm there. Okay. So how do I get there? Meet me in the underground cavern. Oh, I'm here. Oh, I see it. All right, here we go. Oh wait, XP rate is 120% for 2 members. Drop rate's 110%. No wonder everybody... Oh god. I wonder everybody groups all the time. This music is intense too. All right. Underground cavern. Back up here. Run, Forrest, run, he says. All right. This guy's water damage should do extra damage to these guys too, I would think. So like this is kind of like a sweet spot for us to level. Good lord, this music is intense. All right, switching back. Too intense. I can't grind to. It's like, good God. It's still the AM here. I haven't even finished my first cup of coffee. Although, who needs a cup of coffee with music like that? I feel like the XP here has to be way better than the other place. This guy that I'm playing with too, obviously like knows what he's doing too. Which is nice. Come on over into the water, friends. What if there's like combo attacks where if you do lightning to an enemy that you just hit with water, they're like wet or something? I don't even know where my mouse is. Didn't mean to do that. Where's my friend? I lost him. I don't know where he went, actually. He's here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. I wonder if he just like instantly dies if I die, kind of. Uh-oh, big dragon time. I wonder if you can like overload any of his elements. Because that kind of looked like that same elemental attack that he did before, just with like a water version. That was close. Yeah, see? Interesting. It would be kind of cool to have like a spell to use on every different type of thing, right? Heal yourself, dude. Don't die. Oh, Jesus, I need to not die. This area is definitely more intense than the last one was. I started getting comfortable in the last area. I think getting a couple like fire resistance cards or something like that would be pretty good. This is where I wish I would have farmed out the card that transforms your attack into water, which I think I know where I farm that at. But having those cards as a melee, I think would be really good. Because if I could transform my attack to be water damage, then I'd be doing 125% damage on each one, plus an extra 10% for each one of those other cards that I have. I think that's the piece that I was missing when I kind of got stuck in like the early 80s of the game. It's like you want to have the right tool for the job, and they give you the tools by way of like cards and gems and stuff like that. But if you're not using them, like, ooh, I died before I could press the number 1. He's still alive out there. Gotta get back. Oh, I went to the wrong one. Oh no, I stepped on the portal again. Idiot. Don't worry, buddy, I'm coming. Oh, it's right here. I found him. There we go. This is good killing music right here. It's good grinding music. I've talked about this before, but like, even if I'm just doing stuff around the house, like, you know, emptying the dishwasher or like folding laundry or whatever, I'm always listening to like video game music while I do it. I feel like that's the thing about like movies, TV, games, stuff like that. It all has background music that, you know, enhances whatever you're seeing, right? But life doesn't really have music, right? Unless you're putting it on. I might need to turn this down a little bit. It's kind of loud. How's it on your end? Is it too loud on your end? Or is it good? Wonder how many hit points this guy has. He's got to have like just a minuscule amount. I doubt he's put any of his points into vitality like I have. He is using a wand and shield, it looks like, though. That's interesting. One of my buddies who was showing me this game, he was playing as priest and he used a book and a shield as well because he said the shields just give crazy amounts of defense. Might be the way to go. You must be able to use that overload ability often. I don't know if it's like a cooldown thing or a mana cost thing. Seems like he uses it kind of like back to back fairly regularly. Maybe it's just only worth it if you're hitting like a ton of enemies or something. Boom. Starting to get a little hungry. Haven't had breakfast yet today. What time is it? Noon? Guess it's not really breakfast at that point, is it? I've already missed second breakfast and 11sies. Wonder if there's any difference between like my level 5 haste that I get from this hat or mask or whatever I have on, and like the level 5 haste that like a priest would be able to cast. I wonder if one works better or something, or maybe theirs just lasts longer. I don't know. I'm excited to see some new gear though, that's for sure. I want one of these little dino pets. Look at these little red guys, little baby dragons. Respawns here are pretty good. Pretty satisfied with the respawn rate. Honestly, if they respawned any faster, we'd have issues. Oh, I'm stuck. Maybe what it is maybe I'm clicking off my screen. Like I keep losing my cursor on the map. That could be it. You can tell that me and this dude have been playing together for like an hour, 2 hours now, something like that. Because we're starting to learn each other's, like how we move. You know what I mean? Dude, I just realized just now that this is just a shadow. I could have walked on that the whole time. I thought that was like a rock or something. So that's why I kept walking around it. That's kind of funny. I legitimately thought that guy was like, could fly or something earlier when he walked on it, because I thought it was like a cliff. Does it kind of look like a cliff or whatever? It's just a shadow. I'm an idiot. Can't be the only person that thought that. You might go out and get some lunch today. I don't know if I'm going to play more of this later or two, or if I'm going to play something different. Because even though I want to keep playing this, I feel like I should take advantage of the fact that I can actually stream and play something that might actually get some people to come in and hang out. There have been some people that came in and hung out, which is nice. $99. Just moving like 1 inch at a time. Oh, dead. All right, I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna take a break. Let's see what we got. Ooh. The Sun Flare. A Flame Tongue Dagger. Meteoric Staff. That seems pretty good. Grim Scythe. 30 attack on that bad boy. It's pretty good. Death Spiral damage. Death Spiral cooldown. Molten Core Heater. Probably pretty good. Oh, there's a summon set. Spellbinder Shoes, Spellbinder Legs, or Soulbinder, sorry. Nice. So another cool thing about this game is that nothing has level requirements. So you could literally, I could start a summoner, like when I get back from lunch, and just put these 3 pieces of gear on it right from the get-go. And like a scythe or whatever. Then I would basically have all of these summon bonuses. +5 to all summon stats, 10% attack speed, 10% healing, 30% HP, 10% attack, 10% magic attack. And obviously that would be crazy, right? Like, that'd be a crazy way to start your character. I might throw a set of this in the bank. Health leech, mana cost, health leech, HP regen, strength. Then a pair of the shoes. I'm gonna take the move speed ones. So that's pretty cool. Health leech, death spiral. Luck, attack, speed, attack. Actually, now that I think about it, I immediately thought about doing a caster-based one. But honestly, a melee-based build would probably be good. And then just go with the wolf right away. Because he gets like whirlwind and all that type of stuff. Luck, damage from magic, magic defense. Yeah, I'll throw a set of this in the bank, just in case I end up deciding to want to play a summoner again. I really liked the summoner. I had a lot of fun playing it. Put that in there too. Dex attack speed. Luck attack speed attack. Throw that one in there too. Kind of want to go back there quick and just talk to that guy at the front and just see what I can craft. Just kill these quick. These like lava golem guys are pretty tough. All right, health leech 5% on a hood. Which like, I think my hood gives crit. So that might be worth it. I think this guy will kill me, but I also think I still get to keep looking at stuff. So I'm just going to keep doing that. Oh, there is an axe. 35 damage. Oh, Dark Claw and Cyclone damage. Nice. There's a Cyclone damage axe. That might be it right there. Onyx Bolt, crit damage plus 5. 5% damage. Oh, that's damage, not crit chance. Okay. I think I might make a couple of these swords or axes. See how they go. I don't do Dark Claw. Crit damage 10% too. Maybe I should be doing Dark Claw though. I feel like if they are telling me that Dark Claw is on the Cyclone damage thing, it might be a good idea. I'm gonna turn this down a tiny bit. Strength auto chain. Oh dang, strength and crit. Strength and crit on that one too. I wonder like what the damage difference would be. Crit damage by 10%. This also has crit damage by 10%. This one also gives 10% attack though, which is pretty good. And 10 attack and 10 strength. Like that extra strength is a lot. Like watch this. So I'm at 666 for attack for both my weapons, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, look at how much lower that is. Yeah, 481. And I know that those are leveled up more, but I don't know if, I guess this does do bonus Cyclone damage, but I don't know if the 200 damage reduction on each weapon, that 10 strength each is huge, and 10 attack and 10% attack. These might be just my axes for a bit. Not going to get rid of those ones, but yeah. All right, I'm going to grab some dinner or lunch. I will see you guys later. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Thanks for chilling. Nice little... How many hours did I do? 3.5 hour stream. Not too shabby. Anyway, I will talk to you guys next time. Maybe later this evening I'll do another stream. Bye.